Welcome back to the 2014-2015 school year. This is your annual update on the professional learning and evaluation model. I'm Liz Morrison, the coordinator of professional learning.
I'm Kevin Beckner, coordinator of student assessment.
And I'm Julie Pepper, president of Parkway NEA. Today we're going to review a few items. The first one, self-assessment and the professional learning plan, which is the professional learning plan that's required for every teacher in Missouri. We're also going to be reviewing the adding student growth measure to our PLP, important dates, our 3 and 3 and peers profile, as well as other reminders.
To get started, you're going to log into Peers. You will use your Novo username and password. Once you're in Peers, click on Evaluation. The first step in the process is completing the self-assessment. For new educators, that's those of you years 1 through 3, you will participate in a coaching conversation with your instructional coach around your self-assessment and PLP. The first step, once you're into your self-assessment, you want to change the date to the current school year. Then you're going to complete your self-assessment by clicking the circle in the box where you feel your level of performance is at this time. You may choose to share your self-assessment with your administrator. This is not required. If you choose to share, click on, by checking this box, you're giving your administrator access to view the self-assessment. Either way, please click on Save to ensure that your self-assessment is archived. The next step is the professional learning plan.
You need to select your evaluation year. You can verify your evaluation year by checking your peers profile. Next, you will select the current school year. And finally, the meeting dates will be completed by your supervising administrator.
When you complete your professional learning plan, teachers in years 1 through 3 will work with their instructional coach to complete the PLP. Remember, as you complete your professional learning plan, if you participate in any development this summer, you can use that as part of the PLP for the current school year. Strengths and areas of growth should be determined based on the self-assessment, and the goal should be SMART. In addition to your SMART goal around your area of growth, you'll also be adding a few other things that Kevin Beckner will be addressing in just a moment. The overview of the plan are your action steps to achieve your goal.
If you are in year 1 through 3, you need to select the individual plan. If you're a teacher in years 4 through 7, you'll be selecting peer coaching. If you're a career teacher, which is a teacher that has been at Parkway 8+ years, you may select one of the 3 options, the individual plan, peer coaching, or the collaborative learning cadre. Remember to click Save and Send to the evaluator when your plan is complete.
New for this year is the inclusion of student growth measures to the PLP. It's important to note that we are collecting data for this year, but since the data will not, in many cases, be available until after evaluations are due, this will not actually go into our evaluations until next school year. So this is a data collection year. In order to indicate for your evaluator which courses you will be choosing, and in some cases that is determined for you, for example, elementary classroom teachers are using English and math, but in many cases we will need to let our evaluator know which are the 2 courses we will be assessing student growth in during the school year. We'll list those in the goal box. We will also list those 2 courses or subject under the goals in their PLP. There is an FAQ document available for clarification that's attached to this email. So we list the growth measure there at the top. So here's an example from high school studies. It might look like this: student growth measures. Here are the classes that we're using.
Now some reminders of some important dates. Within the first 3 weeks of school, teachers that are in years 1 through 3 will meet with the instructional coach and complete the self-assessment and their PLP plan. All other teachers need to make sure that the PLPs and conversations with their supervising administrators are completed by September 15th.
Another important addition is to ensure that you're keeping track of your 3 and 3 in peers. To do this, it's really quite simple. Click on the word profile. Once you're in, you're going to scroll way down towards the bottom and you're looking for course history. Anything under credit, which includes service building credit, service graduate credit, service district credit, or salary credit, is counted into your 3 and 3. Just a few reminders. The eFolio is located on peers for data collection and reflection. Data collection is required by all teachers at each summative evaluation. Teachers hired after 2009 are required to utilize the eFolio. If you're interested in using the eFolio, there's a simple tutorial located on peers for your reference. Client surveys are required in years 3, year 5, and career teacher year 3. Just a reminder, you need to, with your client survey, you share your reflection on the data you collected and a blank survey with your administrator. If you choose to share the actual results from the survey, you're more than welcome to do so. But what you're required to share is a blank survey and your reflection on what you learned from said survey.
And that completes our annual overview of the Professional Learning and Evaluation Model. For details, you can review the document for your group on the Professional Learning website. And you can also find a video on the process located in that same website under New Educator Induction link.
Have a great school year.
Thanks, you guys. Have a great year.